Hey guys, what's up? This is your boy motherfucking Fino. I wanted to go ahead and finish this motherfucking game up for you, so let's get it.
In a time of enormous crisis, I might have known the government have you boys doing the work of a common clerk.
Well, thank you for your input, citizen. I'm glad you find lasso funny.
My pleasure.
Do you think this poor girl's family finds life quite so funny right now?
Family? I assumed she was a common killer.
She's a missing person. Missing presumed dead, I guess. But you keep cracking them jokes.
I'm sorry, mister. I guess I spoke a little out of turn.
I ain't the one you should be apologizing to. Just find the girl. She's 15. Millicent Waterbury.
This is some crazy nonsense. Are you Millicent?
Yes?
Come on. Your family's worried sick. The world has literally gone to hell in a handbasket.
Lord, have mercy! Is there no end?
Climb on. Let's get you home. Yeah!
Thank God you came along.
What were you doing out here by yourself?
We were so hungry. Even at the fort, there ain't enough to go around. I just wanted to find something to eat.
There ain't no food out here but us right now, man.
It just gets
You
worse.
should stay where it's safe. Yeah!
What's your name, mister?
John. John Marston.
I've heard that somewhere before. You from around here?
I spent some time down here, but I live in West Elizabeth. I have a small farm up there. My wife and son, they've got the infection.
That's terrible. Do you think there's a cure?
I sure hope so. Otherwise, well, I don't want to think about the otherwise.
Did you see them clawing at the house like a pack of wolves? It was like they could smell me in there.
No offense, miss, but they could.
It's horrific. Are they alive or dead?
Somewhere in between, I reckon.
It's some kind of punishment for our sins, isn't it? It's a curse. My pa warned me, but I didn't listen. This is all my fault.
What are you talking about?
I kissed a man and we weren't even betrothed.
Don't worry. Believe me, if that's the extent of your sins, I'm in a whole heap more trouble than you are. Here we are. I can't seem to get away from this place.
Like I said, thank you. Good luck helping your family, Mr. Marston.
Thank you.
Plenty of more just like him, Mr. Comedian. We got a whole host of missing folk.
Ah, Mr. Marston.
What's going on? You got a passage into Mexico?
For me, no. But for you, maybe. It all depends on your relationship with good old Uncle Samuel.
What are you talking about?
Well, the border is indeed closed, but the army is sending a train down there. Now, whether it's to help the Mexicans there or to escape the problems here, I have no idea.
But I thought things were better in Mexico.
Better or worse, it's certainly different.
So why am I going and not you?
Well, that's a matter of age, dear boy. The Army don't have many recruits with quite my level of experience.
So,
you are on your own. There's a train at Benedict Point, and it's leaving soon. Once they've got all of the soldiers rounded up.
okay.
And your venerable friend here has done some more help. I have found some less than happy campers who had given up on glory and abandoned Uncle Sam's ranks. They're hiding out at Scratching Post. One of them might give you a uniform.
Okay. And what about you?
Baghdad, dear boy. Well, either that or Fort Mercer. Or perhaps it's time to meet my maker with drool coming out of my mouth and a lust for human blood.
You take care of yourself.
I always do, dear boy. I always do.
Hold him on the perimeter! Help! Get the back side! Get the back! Get back! Come on! Out the back! Conserve your ammo! Help us out here, soldier!
Yeah!
You did real good, soldier.
Basic training was very thorough.
Well, that's good. These degenerates are only good at whoring and drinking. Let's roll out! Keep your eyes skinned for any more of those nightmarish feet! So what am I dealing with here? Are you a deserter?
Not exactly, sir. I got split up from my unit.
Which regiment?
I'm stationed up in West Elizabeth.
Were you involved in that Vanderlinde operation?
I did my part, just kept my head down and followed orders. You know how it is. Thing was a bloody mess.
God damn it, more of it! Roadblock! All right, every one of you clowns, get down and get the debris off the track. Let's go, let's go! Come on, soldier, move, move! All right, make Uncle Sam proud, soldiers. Come on. Clear the tracks quickly. Let's go. Come on. We ain't got all day. Quick, quick, quick! Fight! 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 Get back here and fight! What are you, young? Here come more of the bastards! Open fire!
Die already!
Get back, you demon! You left! Run! Every man for himself!
Why the hell are you running? Who do you think you are? Only way I'm getting into Mexico. You okay, sister?
Well, I'm alive, senor. Although, come to think of it, I just committed a mortal sin.
Claim self-defense. Always works for me.
Yes, well, I fear my judges may be a little more stringent than yours. But I appreciate the advice. Unfortunately, many of my nuns are not so resourceful as you or I. Their innocence will kill them, which is truly a terrifying reality.
I would not know.
I think maybe you would. But let us leave the psychotherapy and focus on more pressing matters. They are locked in the church, while hordes of these half-witted demons are trying to get to them.
It'd be my pleasure.
You're a true Samaritan, sir. You know, they say the devil has all the best tunes. It may be so, but it seems he also has the most half-witted friends.
So you know Bill Williamson, then?
Excuse me?
Just a little joke. I'll do as best as I can to save the nuns. Sister, I've done as you asked.
Bless you. But it's not sister. It's Mother Superior. Mother Superior Calderon. Our bishop was a stickler for regulations. Until he got sick last week and ate half of the cathedral choir boys.
I'm sorry.
I only mention it because my girls are laughing at you calling me sister.
What do you think is causing all this?
Déjame ver. Mexico is an old country. Many faiths have lived and died here. Many evil spirits have flourished. I have no idea what is afflicting the people here. But I know it is a sickness of the soul. Something supernatural, maybe. Certainly nothing rational. Perhaps if you were to get me alive one of these creatures, we could try a couple of experiments.
Certainly.
Get me a new one. One who was recently human. I want to work with a subject who has only recently turned.
I'll see what I can find for you.
Gracias, señor. Shh, cállense. No puedo creer cómo se portan.
Mother Superior, I think I have a test case for you.
Señor Marston, you're a true pilgrim.
That I ain't.
Now let's see. Well, it certainly isn't the flu. Their eyes are so devoid of love, of anything. Oh, lively one I see. Here.
What is that?
Holy water. I think we may have something.
It seems to be working.
Maybe. Maybe not.
But it seems as if he were nearly saved.
Spiritual infections are confusing things, Senor Marston. None of us can hope to understand them properly.
But he came back for a minute.
I bless the water, but perhaps my faith is not that strong. I have to do more thinking, but I need time. Every day, more of my people fall as the dead rise in sepulchro.
Then perhaps it's time I put them to rest.
Take the holy water. Maybe it will be a calming balm for the restless departed.
Thank you.
No, thank you. You are a blessing in an unusual form.
¡Ay, Dios mío! ¡No, me arrepiento! ¡Me arrepiento!
Do you think I like shooting women? You filthy, whoremongering wretch.
Gracias, señores, que estaba viendo a mi tía que está media desculpada y
Yeah,
necesitaba una...
get out of here. Go on. Go on, get.
Ándale, gracias.
Hello, Mr. Ricketts.
Hello, John. I see you're enjoying another vacation in our little resort.
Something like that.
Well, we got sunshine, sand, and a plague that makes people eat each other. Come to think of it, it must feel just like America to you.
What is going on? I thought things were calmer in Mexico.
This is calm. What's a little light cannibalism among friends? Excuse me. So, how have you been?
Good. Well, apart from my wife and son being tied up and trying to rip my soul clean out of my body, and the entire Earth turning into hell.
Good. Real good. You know, John, I've lived a long life. I've seen this land when it was just wilderness and scrub. I've seen missionaries nailed to crosses by shaman and burn into just the cinders of their misguided devotion. I've seen slaves get set free and return to a bondage even more confusing than the one they left behind. I've seen diseases wipe out entire communities in a weekend. I've seen bad men make their own Valhalla out in the bush, with harems of maidens and the hunting of men as a sport. I've seen men struggle with principles and morals and the very meaning of existence. I've killed all that can be killed. But I've never, in all my natural-born days, seen anything quite like this.
Nor me, sir.
Now, if we could only get something that would attract these blighters, we could kill them faster and maybe return this land to its natural state.
Some kind of bait?
Exactly.
I think I might know how.
And more dynamite. I'm running pretty low.
Let me see what I can do.
Thank you, John. And take care.
Mr. Ricketts,
Hello, sir. How have you been?
as you imagine,
Good. Did you get the dynamite?
yes. And the bait.
Huh. Let's see. Wonderful. Here, let's work with that for a second. This calls for a soft touch. Not the brutish hands of a man of war, but the delicate touch of an artist. Some use oils, and some a chisel and a block of marble. For me, sir, it was always either high explosives or the trigger of a fine iron. But it's much the same.
Sometimes your humility overwhelms me, Ricketts.
You and me both, Mr. Marston. Now, if you'd have seen me when I was a young man, if you'd have seen me when I was so fast, you couldn't see me, well, then you'd know this is humility. The truth is, well, the truth is long dead. Now we got only memories. Memories and a great swath of demonic mutants, of course.
Have you heard anything?
I heard a man in Chicago was writing a biography of me. And can you believe it? An artist in Pittsburgh painted my portrait.
I mean, the demonic hordes, not your own unending glory.
No, that. Nothing too interesting. Someone said that there's some really big problems near Escalera. But I can't concern myself too much with that. This is my home now. This, and this up here.
Take care of yourself.
I will.
I don't think getting savaged by some brainless corpse would do too much justice to your myth.
Yeah, I think you're teasing me, Mr. Marston. But I thank you, and I appreciate your concern nonetheless.
Ay, qué bueno. Senor Marston, how wonderful to see you alive.
I think I've cleared Sepulcro.
You're a brave servant of righteousness.
I've been called many things in my time, but never that. Who is that girl, by the way?
She? I don't know. She said she was in a holy order in Escalera.
I'm sure I keep seeing her. Or someone like her.
Maybe. But it is a common enough look. Seemed like a nice girl. She told me something interesting.
What's that?
She blamed this terrible curse on our soon-to-be president, Abraham Reyes. Perhaps you have heard of him.
Heard of him? I know him well.
I hope that vain, ambitious, and repugnant parasite is no friend of yours.
Not exactly. I didn't think he was that bad.
And who am I to judge? Forgive me. I have just heard many unpleasant stories and met too many pregnant and abandoned girls.
Of course. Well, what has he done?
She claimed he had angered an ancient goddess, disturbed a crypt and a temple in her honor. I mean, as I say it, it sounds like heresy, like the idiotic delusions of a cursed people. But in a land such as this, I have learned to be less dogmatic than maybe I have been instructed. I am sure it is just folly.
Perhaps. But maybe it's time I go pay El Presidente a visit anyway.
I shall pray for you.
Someone certainly needs to. Goodbye, Mother Superior.
Vaya con Dios, mijo.
Senora, ¿Dónde es Abraham Reyes? Reyes! Stop that now, Abraham! Come on, stop that.
Evil man!
He always did have a way with the ladies. It's okay. He's dead.
Thank you, senor.
You'll be okay.
I'm glad you think so. But I fear I won't. None of us will. We are all doomed. Because of him.
Him? He wasn't a great guy, but I'm afraid you're giving him a little too much credit, my dear. Haven't I seen you before?
No. He caused this with his greed and his lust for power. He heard an ancient myth and tested it. It caused all of these terrible things. His vanity overwhelmed us all.
What the hell are you talking about? Where have I seen you?
Me? Oh, I have a common enough face. I'm from here. He disturbed the royal burial grounds that lie underneath the town. He heard there was a mask hidden there that would make him invincible.
I've heard this blamed on Mexicans, Jewish people, freed slaves, the federal government, immigrants, the bad weather, now this. What's wrong with people?
It's true. Look in that chest. He has a sacred mask. That is where this plague came from. Him and his awful lust for power.
Where did you say the crypt was?
Near the bullfighting ring, behind the Via.
Well, I guess it's worth a shot.
Take the mask back to its tomb.
Wait here. It's too dangerous.
You need me. I know what needs to be done.
I sure hope you're right. I'm in the shit now.
We must hurry. We have already wasted too much time. The animals have also suffered. The thread that connects us all has been desecrated.
I always told my son, never go into dark places with strangers.
A presidential palace should never have been built above a sacred place. Harmony is fragile. The greatest catastrophes occur when you men try to play God.
Not bad. Get off! Not bad! Why aren't they attacking you?
These are your demons, not mine.
You really are a strange girl.
Fear is all in the mind. Do not underestimate.
You ain't getting a piece of me!
These men were soldiers.
Yeah. I have a feeling I might have killed some of them the first time around.
There is no future without a past. Think of your family. You must not give up now.
Sorry about that.
Our history can never be silenced.
God damn it! This don't look like anything nice.
We discover who we are when we least expect it. We must confront the dark corridors of our conscience.
I'll make you wish you'd stay dead!
The long dead are far more venomous.
Consider yourself cured. You ain't taking me with you.
Sometimes we must remember in order to forget.
I'm getting good at this.
Some of them worship the moon, and the brave man has to kill everyone.
Hey, that's what Jack was. Who the hell are you?
You must act now. Look inside yourself. The mask must be returned to its rightful owner.
Abraham, what the hell have you...
Think of your family. You must not give up now. You must act now. Look inside yourself. This is as much a fight against yourself.
You want me to warm you up a little?
Put these troubled souls to rest.
Now please just stay dead. That was close. Good thing I got down here when I did.
This is not the time for your half-hidden band. This has gone on long enough. Return the mask.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
How do you know?
My name is Ayotioto.
Ayotioto.
A horse is waiting for you. You should return home.
John? There you are. Well, whenever trouble starts, I can pretty much guarantee you'll ride off into the sunset.
You feeling better?
Yes. I mean, once that boy stopped trying to bite me, everything felt much better. I'm starving, though.
Jack?
Me? Well, I only felt better once that mad look left your eye. Please, Dad, don't leave me here alone with that woman again.
Excuse me?
I'll try not to, son.
I've heard that before.
Well, let me fix us something to eat.
Please don't. We've had enough dramatics for one day.
Surprise, motherfucker.